What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, let's talk about tournaments in Splinterlands because as of very recently, I have not been following this, so I apologize if I'm speaking a little bit ignorantly, but we did have a massive change. We have had some massive changes in the game, but specifically to tournaments, obviously with the way that the formats were done, but now also the fact that everything is free. You can see here that anything sponsored by the DAO, right, which is coming from this SPS tournaments account, those are all free entry. You can enter in, and it doesn't matter what league you're in or how, what league you're in, how well you've done, how long you've been around the game, what card. Well, actually, it doesn't matter what cards you have. But some of the issues, or at least one of the main issues that's coming up, is the fact that a lot of like higher level players, champ level players, are able to play in bronze level tournaments. So I don't necessarily want to focus on that. I want to focus on the free entry, right? Because it's not only ungated from anybody can join, but it's ungated literally in the sense that there is no cost. Before, it actually used to be somewhat significant, at least at the higher levels, to pay 4, 6, 10, 30 SPS, right, at the higher levels in order to try and or at least to enter these tournaments and to try and win more SPS. Granted, one of the things that's happened is that there's far fewer winners than there were before. So if you go into something like this probably used to have Diamond, Wild, Gold. This probably used to have like 100, top 128 would get paid out. Now it's only the top 64. So you really need to be the cream of the crop, but everybody gets to enter. And to be honest, I do like that. I know it's more difficult for the lower level players or for, bronze and silver. But at the end of the day, I do like the idea of things being open to everyone. And so anybody can join. Can we find a better way to do that? Absolutely. But I will say that I like the idea of like people just having the ability to jump in. I would actually love to remove the collection power as well. I think that is probably a major thing that doesn't need to be there since the game doesn't value collection power. We can keep SPS staked because that actually gives utility to SPS, but collection power is one thing I'd like to see removed. Now, going back to the actual cost, I know I just said I don't want there to be gates, but I believe that this is a missed opportunity that can have very large effects compounded over time if we were to set it up differently. Now, sure, it's great that it's free. People can just jump in, whatever the case is. But when you take a look at all of the tournaments that are going on, and I'm just going to look at tomorrow, for example, right? So 325, you have 86 players in this one, 265, 54, 257, and then we move to the following day. So let's just say that this is a typical day, right? So on average, this is over 600 players, and let's just round down. Maybe this is a high day, right? So let's say it's significantly lower than that. In fact, you know what? Just because I'm curious, I want to see how the previous ones are. We've had 296, 278. So again, just to make the numbers easy, let's just go with 500 players a day entering tournaments. My first thought, right, and I talked about this on a live stream earlier today, so if you're hearing it again, just understand, like, I want to be able to say it in a video because not everybody goes through the live streams. I think more people actually watch the videos. So we kind of work through what the cost could be in each individual tokens. And my first token idea was vouchers, right? It would give ongoing utility to vouchers. And let's say you just set it at like 1 voucher to enter, which some might say is high, right? Because that's like 4 cents right now, maybe 5 cents of vouchers pump back up to where the soft peg is for a lot of items. But 5 cents to enter in a tournament, would that deter a lot of people? Maybe, but would it give this ongoing utility to vouchers? Maybe we burn 500 a day. That's significant, right? Considering that we mint 40,000 per day. Again, it's a drop in the bucket compared to that in a vacuum. But if we are consistently burning 500 vouchers per day, well, then all of a sudden we're really just minting 39,500. And we just need to keep finding other areas in which people can burn vouchers, right? Whether it's land, whether it's the reward shop, whether it's energy, whether it's anything, right? Even rebellion packs. So it's just finding more areas in which vouchers can be used. And again, it maybe 1 voucher is too much, but what if we just did like 0.1 voucher? I don't know. I'm just trying to put something there to show that these tournaments are not free, like completely free, where anybody can come in, but the fee is so nominal that no, like anybody would still jump in, right? Point one voucher is less than half a penny, right? So hopefully people who want to enter into whatever specific tournament would still choose to do that for the chance to try and win something higher, right? So you could do that. You could do DEC. Maybe we just do, one DEC to enter in. That is like a tenth of a penny. And I think that would not be an actual barrier to anybody actually entering in. But once again, you create something that's burning 500 DEC a day. And I don't know what the math is. Let's see here how this compounds over the course of a year. Again, it's not going to be anything super high, but 500 times 365, that's 182,000 DEC per year. So again, it's not much, but the idea is just that there's constant demand, right? There's constant sinks that are in here. The last one, okay? The last one is SPS. And I don't think that we should burn SPS, but I do believe that there's an opportunity for the DAO, since the DAO is running these tournaments, to earn something. And so maybe you make it 1 SPS, which right now is 2 cents, right? Maybe if SPS goes higher, then we change the deal. Maybe we just do 0.1 SPS. Again, it's not supposed to be anything super crazy. It's a nominal fee just so that people have a little skin in the game, right? They have to put something up in order to enter these tournaments that are minting free money, right? That are minting SPS. So, that in that way, all of that SPS that would be used for the fees would then just go towards the DAO. And the DAO would have that to kind of fund future expenses or future things, right? And it could be this ongoing thing where all of a sudden the DAO is earning a lot of value. Right now, it doesn't seem like a lot. Like, let's say it's 1 SPS per whatever, right? But in the future, SPS makes it up to $1. You get a bunch of people coming in here, and it's crazy times once again. And that's $500 a day that the DAO is receiving in value potentially. So I don't know what the perfect solution is. All I know is when I see this free entry thing, yeah, it's cool, right? But I just feel like I believe there's a missed opportunity here. And it's not too late to rectify it, but I'm just putting this idea out there to see how other people are feeling. Would that more specifically, and we'll close with this. This is my question for you. If there was a nominal fee, right, for the tournaments that you like to enter into, if there was a nominal fee, I'm talking about like 1 voucher, 1 DEC, 1 SPS, or maybe even a fraction of those, would that stop you from entering the tournaments you're entering now? Or would it just be something so small and insignificant that you wouldn't care? You'd still hit the enter button because you probably already have it, right? Whether it's DEC or a voucher or something. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.